Well, hello, my crafty friends. This is Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you have joined me today for my Simple Sunday video. I've been waiting to do my next video because I've been waiting for our new prop called the Stampin' Up Positioner, and it won't be available until March, I believe. But I have this opportunity to show you and allow you to see how it works. So I want to tickle your taste buds, I guess you could say, and and perhaps it's something that you would like. But before we get into doing that, I just want to um, share with you. I got the Easter basket suite. And so I'm just going to do a little Easter card as my demonstration today. We have the bundle of the photopolymer stamp set and the die cuts. And then this is the DSP specialty paper that came in with it. And it really is different from our regular DSP. You can see there's a shimmer or a shine to it. So, and it feels heavier as well. So I'm just going to show you the different papers that came with that, and and then we'll get going. But this is, oh, I'm getting stuck on something here. Okay, so this is the one side, and then the green check is the back side of that. All right. Then we have a striped side with the crumb cake back. Then we have this little design with some of this paper's been cut up, so it's a little sloppy. With the green background. And then I have this pretty flower set with this balmy blue background. I think that's really cool. I really like that. And then Easter eggs with a crumb cake background, kind of a basket weave is what that is. And then it comes with two sheets where you can cut out um, different, I think they're five, 5.5 by 4, I believe is what they are. And so you can cut them out and use them on your cards. I started to put one together yesterday. I haven't gotten very far with it, but this is what they look like when you cut them out. All right. And there's two sheets of that, and the back side of that has this. If you don't want to use this, you can use this back side as well. All right, so that is, it is called, let me get the definite name for you. Easter Joy 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. That's what it's called. And the colors in it are balmy blue, crumb cake, lemon lolly, peach pie, pretty in pink, and shy shamrock. All right, so we're going to do an Easter card today, and I'm going to show you our new toy. Okay, this is called the Stampin' Up Positioner. It reminds me a lot of the Stamparatus, if you remember that. It's like a Misty. I guess there's one out there called Misty, and I don't know what other kinds there are, but you put your paper inside it, you line it up, and then you can put your stamp on the other side and you go down and you stamp. And Stamping Up used to have that. They no longer sell that, but they came up with this particular item and they call it the Stampin' Up Positioner. And it's a magnetic base with there's a ruler on top there and a bunch of knobs, I guess I'll say. And then they have a grid plate, a clear plastic grid plate. And I don't even know if that's not even plastic. It's either a really hard plastic or glass. I can't really tell. Um, but anyway, you can choose to use the paper on it. They have grid paper, but you have to buy it separately. I went ahead and bought it because I like to be able to, if I have to position my card down this way, there's no grid here to line it up. So I like to have the grid paper so that when I do that, I can line it up correctly. Well, I'm going to show you one way of using our big plate, and then I'm going to show you the smaller plate. And you probably can't see it. Let's see if I can. Okay, if I bring it up, you might be able to. There's a little notch right there. And you can line up your paper right like that, right in that notch. Just line it up right where it is. Oops. And you put your magnets on it. And you could use either side, but it's better to use it this way um, and have the full circle on your paper. Okay. And then what you do is you put your image on there. Oh, now I want to make sure that I have the right size paper. I have two different whites here. I want to make sure I get the right one so that we don't end up doing the wrong side here. I did make two sheets of this in case I made a mistake. Well, well, come on. So I want to make sure that I have what I need here. Plus, let me double check this. Okay, that one is not the one I want to use. All right, tell you what, I'm just going to use this. This is 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to put it right in that notch. Just line it up right there. And I'm going to put my rabbit right where I want it. And I'm going to put my magnets near my image. And then I am going to this has some holes in it and they go on the outside pegs. And I'm going to pick up my stamp like that, right? And then I'm going to take my ink and just for, I'm not going to look for any particular color. I'm just going to use my balmy blue and I'm going to ink up my rabbit. And then all I have to do is press down. And voila, there's your image. All right. And you can put it on any way that you want to make it stick the way that, in the direction that you want. I could have put it so that I could have put the rabbit on the paper so that it came out in the corner. Or, you just place it wherever you want it, and you just press down, and there it comes. So you get this nice, crisp image on your paper. Okay? All right. Now, let's see, I'm going to take my chamois and I'm just going to wipe this clean here. And I'm going to put this aside. All right. The other plate that they, what do you want to call it? This is the other positioner thing that you can do. This is kind of a tile deal. And it has holes at the top too, and it goes in the notches at the top. And what's nice about this is you can put it anywhere you want, but if you want to do several words or images or whatever, you can just move it down and reprint it each time. So that's kind of what we're going to do here today. I'm going to line this up where I would like it. And it's best if you put your magnets near where your image is going to be. And I'm just going to line this up and make sure that I have it right where I want it before I stamp it. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to start with my pretty and pink ink. And I'm using the Happy Easter stamp. Put that right there, and then I just press down. And there's my word. Now, I'm going to reuse this stamp a few times, so I'm going to go ahead and take my chamois and wipe it clean. And while that's drying a little bit, I'll put this stamp pad aside, and I'm going to get out my balmy blue. Then I'm going to bring my magnets down just a little bit more. A little bit of pink on the end. Now you don't have to worry about the ink getting all over the um, I don't know what to call it, this piece, because when you press it down, it doesn't go all the way. And so you won't get those other colors on it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we had it lined up there. I'm going to move down one. And I'm going to press this one right here. Okay. And I'm going to wipe it off again. And get rid of this ink pad. And then I'm going to bring my magnets down so that I have room to put my next one. I'm going to use the peach pie. These are all the 2024-26 in colors that I'm using today. Okay. Then I'm going to bring that down a little more. I'd say it's best to move your markers, your magnets, so that they're close to your image because it'll hold your image in place better. I haven't tried it with it farther apart, so I don't know if there's really that much difference. I just follow directions. There's a video on this, and all you have to do is go to Stampin' Up YouTube and type in Stampin' Up Positioner, and it will bring up the video. All right. And we're going to do one more. This is the Shy Shamrock. Okay. And that's all of my colors. I'm going to wipe this off. Get it nice and clean right away. All righty. And then we'll start to put our card together. This is Lemon Lolly. And this is the 5 1/4 by 4. And I put the bunny on the one side, but I'm just going to turn it over and use that as my inside piece. Oh, I didn't get it on there right. Let's try that again. Oh, I don't think I got it cut right. All right, I will put that piece in there later. Here's another 5 1/4 by 4. That'll fit. And so I'm just going to put my stamp and seal on there, and I'm going to put this right on top. And then this is, let's see, that's 5 1/4. This is 5 by 3 3/4. And I'm going to put that right there. And then I took some of the stamps and die cuts, and I stamped some of the little images and cut them out. So I'm just going to place them on my card wherever I think they might be, it might be appropriate to put them. Let's see. Put it like this. I'm kind of guessing what I want to do right now. And then I also have a bow that I can put in here if I feel I need it. Okay, I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals and put them on my little characters. This is just a real simple Easter card that can be made. I'm using both the regular dimensionals and the mini because some of these pieces are quite small and narrow. Oh, there we are. And I'll put my flower on. I think I'm going to put a little one down here. There we go. And get my little chick. And put that over there. Yeah, so I could just use that. I could add some of our embellishments that were brought or that came with the suite. And just to show you what's in here, they have some yellow dots, some blue dots, and then these pink are little Easter eggs. They're really cute. So you could put those around your card as well if you wanted to. Or you could add a bow. Oh, I got some stuff in there. You could add a bow as well. Or just leave it as it is. So whatever your little heart desires to make this card is what you can do. And I think I'm going to just close with this for now. And if I make any changes to it, I will let you know in the next video. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this little presentation of our Stampin' Up! Positioner. You're going to want to get it because it will help you. What's really nice about this is that once you get things in position, you can make several cards all at once. And because you're using the same image. So I like to use this, especially at Christmas time when I'm making all my Christmas cards and they all look the same. I could just whip through those images in no time. And so I really enjoy something like this. Another thing about this that I didn't mention earlier, but let's say you stamp down and you bring it up and you see, oh, I missed half my word. Well, the best part about it is you just put it right where it was again and you stamp down again and you can get your clear image. So you can always go back over it and not make any mistakes. It works really nice that way. And so those are really some really positive things about having something like this. All right. Well, you have a fantastic Sunday, a great week, and I will see you hopefully on Tuesday this week for my Tickle Tuesday video. Bye now.